Hello guys, and welcome back to another FIFA 22 Portsmouth created career mode. So it's a short episode. There's only 5 games in this month of March. It's going to be very tight, and the season's almost over. I think at the moment where I'm at, I've got a month and a half left, so we're just a month behind. The next month that I've done is like completed. I've played all my games, so just got to piece it together and get it out to you guys. But we start this month with a trip to Huddersfield, who are sat just outside the relegation playoffs. And we're in the playoffs, and it's so tight at the top. It's 3 points separating 4 teams, but B here ran all the way, just kept going. Mikey lured 2 defenders away. B kept going, and it's a great start for us. 7 minutes in, and we score away from home. And Huddersfield have won like their last 3 or 4, and they was pushing up there towards a playoff place. Here we had a really good chance. Mikey overhead kick, and what an effort that was, and nearly a fantastic goal, but Mikey just missing the target. And then into the second half, into Mikey's feet from Tommy, a good ball over the top for Neil. He headed it and forced the keeper into save. I don't know why Neil headed it. He could have volleyed it, but the chance came to nothing again. And then Joe in behind Mikey, round the defender, and it's a good finish. Really powerful finish. I didn't expect Mikey to score from that, but he hit it across the goalkeeper, and he makes it 2-0. Again, it's just getting better and better for us away from home. Huddersfield's only chance came really late, and it was Jordan Rose. I'd expect Jordan Rose to tuck that away. He's a fantastic player and has been for many, many years. But we managed to hold on and grab a win, and also win by keeping a clean sheet as well. So that's really good that we managed to keep that clean sheet, because we didn't keep a clean sheet away from home for a while. So good for Ian in that respect. Joey is the top assist in this season, clear by 5. There's a couple of people in 10 and 9, but Joey's got 15. But it was B's cross here that caused the early sort of damage. Swansea were towards the bottom of the league. Tommy with a great stroke with the outside of his left foot, and gives us an early 1-0 lead. And where I said in the last episode that we weren't doing very well in the first half, this month we've already scored early against Huddersfield, scored early against Swansea, and pushing on to stop them grabbing up more goals. B's assist here into Neil. What a finish that is. And it all came from Novio's ball out of the back up to B. Fantastic cross on the money, and Neil makes it 2-0 after half an hour. Great celebration in towards the fans, and we're really pushing for this top, I guess top 2 that we really do want. Swansea had a really good chance to pull level, but Sov made a really good save from the goalkeeper. And then here Tyler fed through Ocean. It was pulled really wide of Ocean, but cuts it back into Tyler and scores again. He scored away at Brentford in a similar position, pushing forward, and Tyler scores yet again. And for first season, that's not bad for a right back. Done a very impressive job, and absolutely proud of him for that. Ocean slipped through Joey. He hits the outside of the post. I expect Joey to score that. He should be scoring that, in all fairness, but nonetheless, it was wide off the post. Christmas stat, but we deal with the danger, and again we win 3-0 and also keep a clean sheet. So Sov is up there keeping a clean sheet. QPR away, who were just again outside the playoffs, but what a finish that is from Neil with the back heel of his foot. If you're wondering why QPR in their black kit, I couldn't play in my white or my blue kit, so I had to put QPR in their black kit. But what a finish that is from Neil on the back of the heel into the far corner. And again, early goal start. But this time it was a little bit different. Lyndon Dykes here, great feet into Prince, into it was Willock. I thought it was Joe Willock from Newcastle, but it wasn't. It's Chris Willock, so it might be his brother. And you can sort of tell how good he is after scoring there. And I thought that was offside, but it clearly wasn't. It's a good ball in here. Chris goes in with a foul, and Dykes is really big. So for a man to be that huge and tall and powerful, to go down under a little challenge like that from Chris is a little bit piss poor. But it was a penalty. Chris picks up a booking for that as well. And then QPR had the chance to take the lead just before half an hour. Just before half time. But Prince here, I don't know what he did. He just hit it over the bar. I thought it went in because it hit the net, but it actually went over the bar. Into the second half, Prince did redeem himself. Ryan just couldn't get there. Probably poor defending from Ryan. Poor goalkeeping from Ian. But Prince this time does give QPR the lead on the hour mark. And changes had to be made. I actually brought off Mikey because he was so lacking fitness. But Ocean was fed through from Danny, and that's a really good finish from Ocean. silencing the doubters really, because he's not really done as well as I thought he would. But never mind about that finish. That is an absolutely cracking strike. And then 4 minutes to go, really harsh penalty here. It was a good save, but it hit Chris on the back of the arm. I thought it was going to send him off, but Charlie Austin, a former scummer, could have won the game for QPR, but he dinked it over, did a Panenka, and absolutely made a twat of himself. But we take a point away from home, still unbeaten, which is pretty good. So we just move on to the next game here, which is Bristol City. And I tell you what, that would have been goal of the season, but it would probably save the season. The keeper on replay actually tipped it onto the bar, so a very impressive save. Neil, really good footwork. Keeper got a hand to it, pushed the ball up into the roof of the net, which helped it. But Neil here completing his bonus, I believe. Which is the first time that I've ever done that with Neil. But again, it was a really good goal against a poor Bristol City side. Neil made it 2-0 actually after 33 minutes. Again, just a poor defending from Bristol City. But I remember being 2-0 up at Bristol City and then 3-1 and still managed to draw the game and being pegged back. So didn't take nothing for granted. 10 minutes later, Naki Wow's a good striker into Smayo. It was really good feet into Bell. It's poor defending because Chris came all the way out, but he didn't need to. He could have just stayed there and would have blocked off the pass. Jax came on and he was a tank for us in that middle of the midfield. He sent through Mikey. It was a great touch and it's an even better save from the goalkeeper. Mikey should have gone the other side, but Jax was an absolute instrumental player coming on. And then B here gets fed through, hits it across the goalkeeper to make it 3-1 and seals the game. And 3 points, but again, no clean sheet. But we didn't really deserve a clean sheet because we were poor defensively. Hence, Jack's coming on. He actually did really well. Rodriguez here had a chance, but he missed. Really bad miss, actually. I'm not going to lie. But nonetheless, it was a 3-1 victory. We take those just for the fact that we need the points. In this, we can, as you can see, we're second. Brentford have a gaming hand over us, which literally is at the end of the month after we played, and they played Stoke, and I can tell you that they did win that. So the table lies a little bit. We're actually sat in third, which is fine. We're just 2 points behind Watford now and 3 behind Brentford because obviously they won. They went top of the league. Bournemouth just outside the playoffs. As I said, Huddersfield had that good little spell. Just outside the playoffs. So at Derby as well, they can get there. Sov on 6 clean sheets and Ian on 7. Alfie still on 1. Neil on 14, so actually he needs 1 more for his bonus. B on 10, doing a couple of goals this month. Everyone's really playing really well. There's a couple of other goal scorers, 7, 3, 2. Not really much has changed down the bottom in terms of goals. But yeah, that is it for this month's episode. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I do now have a Twitch. It is UT Legend of Joey, so come over there and see some live streams and also follow.